Okay students, let us come to the next part of the chapter. Land, soil, water, natural vegetations and wildlife. In the last part, which is the fourth module of this chapter, we done water. That what is the water resources, its utilizations and distributions of water. And in last we done the water cycles. So let us continue our water part with problem of fresh water. Scarcity in many regions of the world. Scarcity means the lack of water, the problem of the lack of water. Especially this type of problems is facing in the Africa, West Asia, South Asia, western part of the USA, northwest part of the Mexico, and also in the entire part of Australia. This is how we see a large part of the world is facing with the problem of scarcity. So there is another type of problem also on earth. On one side we see scarcity. There are some regions on earth where we see a problem of too much rainfall, means the surplus rainfall, and basically this type of problems are facing in the equatorial areas, in the torrid zone 20 to 20 degree north and south, and also this type of problem is facing in 40-degree north and south areas where people are facing with the problem of flood. So students, in the year 1999, 26 were facing with the problem of water scarcity, and this number increased in the year 2025, will increase in the year 2025, and it is said that likely 65 countries will face with the problem of water scarcity. And now some other countries will include in 2005 in this list. India is obviously there, Korea, both the Koreas, Nigeria, Peru, Holland, etc. And it is not possible for the poor countries to afford the problem of drought. More than 3 billion people are affected by this problem of water shortage, and the number is continuously rising up. The next problem is a very major problem of water quality. If we have a lot of water but the water is not of a good quality, then also we are facing the problem of water scarcity. For example, in the flood regions, people are totally covered with flood water, but even then those people are facing the problem of water quality, water scarcity. Untreated sewage is the main problem when the drainage system, the sewage system of the country is directly drained on the rivers, and this is how we see the problem of pollution of the water in rivers. The agricultural chemicals which we are using When it is rain, these chemicals also taken by the water, flowing waters, and go to the main source of fresh water, that is rivers, and pollute those rivers. Human and animal waste introduced the pathogens which, which causes us serious diseases, and because of this we see the problem of child mortality rate which is continuously increasing due to the use of polluted water. Like other topics, in the last we have to do conservation, means how to conserve this precious water resource. Surface runoff be slowed down by forest, so we have to plant much and much forest which helps us to face the problems. Already we are doing rainwater harvesting in the western part of Rajasthan since many years, but we can do this practice in the other parts of India also. Through this we can conserve water. Rainwater harvesting, I think, clear for you. This is our home. When rain comes on the roof of earth, we collect that water and with the help of a pipe send that water into the tankas which we made under the surface of the earth, and this is how we save this precious water. The maximum part of fresh water is used in India by agriculture, so for that we have to use proper methods of agriculture and with the help of high yield varieties which needs less water and gives a good production. So efficient irrigation is next major point for it. Use of sprinklers, we can use sprinklers, but that we can do only in the humid areas where the water cannot be evaporated, and also the drop irrigation which we can do in the dry areas helpful for conserving the water. Used recycled water for other purposes like for gardening and other, even to for cleaning the house, car, etc. This is how we can conserve water resources. The next thing which is given in your book is the MPP, which is multi-purpose projects, means dams. They are called multi-purpose projects because with the help of these dams, basically dams are made in between the two mountains. We made a strong wall in between those mountains where the river is flowing, and this is how we stop that river. And because of this, a large part of the area behind this dam, become a natural lake or a water reservoir. So through this we are using this water for different purposes, and that is why this is known as multi-purpose projects. The river is floating from here. Now we make window and water comes from here, which is used for electricity, hydroelectricity, to generate hydroelectricity, also used for irrigation purposes, control over flood and drought, fishing, fish trade, navigation, and etc. are the purposes behind it. So this is how we see by making dams we can stop those water which are flowing on rivers and drain on the sea. We can use that water for different purposes also. So this is how we see how to conserve water, the problems of the water, its quality, and the multi-purpose projects in this fifth part of the chapter. This is how we done the water part of the chapter. Any kind of problem you can comment to me or send me or comment to my blog also, which is bipindograd.blogspot.com. Thank you.